Procrastination by far is the killer of dreams and goals. I'm gonna tell you guys how I deal with procrastination because it's something that everybody deals with. And if they don't anymore, there's been a time, trust me, where they've struggled with procrastination. And I'm gonna get into my story. But before I get into the story, like, what is procrastination? I truly, deep down, believe that procrastination comes from a place of lack of faith. It comes from a place of being hopeless in a sense where you don't think what you do today, you taking a step forward, is actually gonna mean anything. Right? I'm not gonna actually, I know I wanna start an online coaching business, right? I know I wanna start an online coaching business, but let's be honest, the reason I haven't actually taken steps towards that goal, towards actually making that happen, is because it's pretty unrealistic. The chances of me actually getting there and actually going full-time with online fitness coaching is slim. Because the truth is, if we knew that our goals, our dreams would come to reality, there would be no room for procrastination. We would show up each and every single day knowing that it mattered. So what does that tell us? When we're stuck in procrastination, when we're stuck in inaction, and we're not doing what we need to do to get to where we want to be, the biggest thing that we got to understand is that it comes from a place of lack of faith. You don't truly believe that you can make it happen, hence the reason you're procrastinating. Hence the reason you're thinking so much. Hence the reason you're stuck in this analysis paralysis. You're trying to think about the perfect course of action to take. You're trying to think of the best way to take the first step. When deep down you know what you need to do to make your dreams a reality, to make your goals a reality, but you're just too scared to take that step because you're scared that it's actually not gonna pay off, that it won't bring that dream or that goal to reality. Like I said, I truly believe that procrastination comes from a place of lack of faith, bro, right? And I use this analogy in another video. I want you guys to close your eyes for a second, or you don't have to close your eyes, but imagine this. You decide you're gonna go hit a late night workout. You hop in your whip, you turn on the engine, you start driving, you realize that your car is low on gas. You pull into a gas station. In that gas station, you go up to the cash register, you pay for your gas, and you'll notice a lottery ticket. And for the first time, because this is your first time you ever actually thought about buying a lottery ticket, you actually follow through with it and you buy that lottery ticket. Right, you go, hop in your car, you go to the gym, you hit your lift. It was amazing. You come back in your car, you go home, and you're looking at this lottery ticket. You put it down, you go to sleep, and you wake up the next day, and for the first time in a long time, you turn on your television. You go to the lottery number channel, and they call out your digits. You just won $100 million. You're filled with joy. You hop in your car, you drive right over to the bank, you cash in that lottery ticket. They tell you that the wire for your $100 million is going to take 30 days. How are you moving those next 30 days? How are you approaching day-to-day conversations differently? How are you living your life differently? How are you acting? How are you dressing? That's what it means to have faith. Hebrews 11 verse 1, faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. The evidence of things not seen. Faith is about knowing that it's on the way. Your online coaching business is on the way. So, circling back to this procrastination state, bro, when it came to me starting social media in the first place, we'll start there. I procrastinated for so long because I was so caught up, and if you watched the last video, I was so scared about what other people would have thought about me when they seen my post, right? And at the time, everyone was going to college, university. I was that one guy that stayed home and decided he was gonna post TikToks and Instagram. And at the time, no one understood the dreams and the goals and aspirations I had. And what that did to me was make me get stuck in this analysis paralysis state where I knew what I needed to do, because the truth is, you know what you need to do. You know you have to take that first step. You know you have to pick up your phone and film that reel. And the truth is, it's not actually hard to film a reel. Like, let's think about it. Like, you pull out your phone, no one's watching, you can go somewhere wherever you want that's isolated, you press record and you talk, right? It's not actually a hard feat to accomplish. So why is it that we're not doing what we need to do? Why is it we're not taking this first step? And I was thinking to myself one day, and it's like all this pent up emotion, because it's like I would just want to be something, but I had to push through my old belief, right? The one that cared about what other people had to say, right? In this constant battle between being faithful and faithless, I was faced it, right? It was a constant tug of war. I would have faith, oh, I'm gonna film my reel, I'm gonna make my dreams a reality, and I would get pulled back, being unfaithful, right? And that's what created, that's what created the procrastination state, where I was overanalyzing. I still had the dreams, I still had the faith that my God can come through, but then I would contradict that, because deep down I feel like everyone has faith to some extent, but they're not faithful. And this is what creates the procrastination state. And what I mean by that is that we have faith and we have hope that even if there's a 1% chance we can make a full-time income online with online fitness coaching, let's say, we can buy that dream car, we can have that dream job, we can become that man that is living the life that we want to be living. We have the dreams, we have the aspirations, we have the faith, but we don't have enough of it to actually act and do what we need to do to make it happen. Because just like if you knew that wire was hitting in 30 days, you would be moving different. You would be moving as if you were a person with 100 million in your bank account, even though it wasn't there. So the truth is, when we get stuck in a state of procrastination, and I have to tell myself this, is like, I say I have faith, and what I had to tell myself at the time is, I say I have faith, I say that I can make these things happen, I'm the black sheep of my family, I'm gonna be the one to make it on social media with content creation, I'm gonna be full-time making money online. And yet I was stuck in this procrastination fate. I had to come to the realization that, bro, I'm not as faithful as I think I am. I don't believe in my God. I don't believe in myself as much as I say I do. Because when it comes time for me to show up for the goals, for the calling that God put on my life, I can't do it. Because I don't believe it's gonna pay off. Because the truth is, if you knew your actions today is going to pay off 2 months from now, 3 months from now, you will take the required steps. I guarantee, ask yourself, if you knew that you were gonna have a successful online coaching business in the next 3 months, if you dedicated 5 hours a day to doing what you need to do, would you do it? Yes. So that tells us the state of procrastination, the state of knowing what we need to do but not taking action, it comes from a place of lack of faith. And like I said, back to my story, bro, I was in this tug of war of having faith and then contradicting that faith with inaction. And that's what created the procrastination state, right? And I had to come to the realization that, bro, I am never gonna be able to become the Nigel Daly that I know God has put on my mind, God has put on my heart, if I keep moving like this. There is absolutely 0% that I can be that guy if I keep moving like one that I'm not trying to be. Because my faith doesn't correlate with my actions. Right? My actions contradict the faith that I say I have. Because the truth is, if I knew that God was going to come through, if I knew that I could make this happen, if I knew that I was going to be that man that brought this dream to reality, I would do what I need to do each and every single day to make it happen. So this state that I'm in, it's solely because I'm not willing to let go of my old self. And then I sat down and I looked myself in the mirror. I'm like, this is not it for you. This is not the end of the road. This is not the end of the line. Like, you got so much more to give. But the thing is, there's not another person in this planet that can give it but you. So if you don't come to this realization that God can bless you with these things, but it requires you to move out of faith. You just won't make it a reality. Bro, I wish I can tell you guys just how abundant in faith I got once I took that first step. Right, once I posted that first reel. Right, and matter of fact, God delivered 3 months later, because I think 3 months later is when I actually hit my first viral reel, when I got 2 million views. But each and every single day leading up to that, I moved like this could be the reel. Each and every single day, all I need is one reel to change my life. So I woke up and I did what was necessary in order to get that reel out. And 3 months later, God came through. But it's so crazy, before I actually got that viral video, it was like, I'm gonna post today knowing that even if I get 300 views, even if I get 15 likes, I did something today that is gonna feed the life that I wanna live, that is gonna feed into my calling. And that's where a lot of you guys are missing. You guys are so focused on the destination that you're stuck in procrastination, because you're looking down there when you need to be looking straight at your feet and focusing on putting one foot in front of the other. The Bible says there's already enough evil in today. Evil meaning doubt. There's already enough doubt in today. Don't worry about tomorrow. You need to focus on today. What are you doing today? When it comes to my online fitness coaching business, there was another dark time that I was in. And this is probably gonna resonate with a lot of you guys. And I had told this on my story today, actually. And it was when I got my coaching business to like around like $4,000 to $5,000 per month. And I was in this state of, again, me versus me. And it was like, when you're in procrastination so deep, you start to try and justify it, which gets you even deeper into procrastination, into that hole, that lack of faith. And I hit this point, so I already had achieved what you would call like the full-time with online fitness coaching. But like during this period of time, and I'm gonna go over this, right? This is something that I know you guys can relate to, so I want you to take this in. I was there too. Right? And I'm gonna give you guys the best indicator that will tell you if you're in this state of procrastination. Let's use my life as an example. The times where I know, and I told myself, I need to film a YouTube video. Right, I need to film a YouTube video, I need to edit it, and I need to put it out. But I haven't hit the gym today. Maybe I should hit the gym first and then come home and, no matter of fact, just film it maybe later tonight, and then I'll edit it tomorrow morning. Right, you know you need to do something. In that moment, you justify why you shouldn't take that actionable step towards your dreams. And that's what it is. And each and every single time you do that, it becomes easier. Okay, I have to film this YouTube video, but my boys are back from college and I haven't seen them in like 2 months. I think I'm just gonna go out to dinner with them tonight, and then I'll do it tomorrow. And it's such a scary place to be in. It's such a dark place to be in, because each and every single time you give in and you justify why you shouldn't put your dream first, you dull out your dreams, bro. Right? And it's subconsciously. That dream starts becoming more out of reach, more out of touch than you can ever imagine. This is why I say procrastination comes from a place of lack of faith. You're procrastinating because you don't have the faith that you need to have in order to actually believe that what you're doing today matters. And that's why you're stuck. You believe that the steps that you're taking today, I believe that the steps that I was going to take filming that YouTube video, it wasn't actually gonna do something to get me to where I wanna be. So it doesn't really matter if I do it or I don't do it. That's what it comes down to, right? And the truth is, the reason why you run to the gym each and every single time you have to do something hard is because it's comfortable. Right, a lot of you guys are in the space where the gym is not even something that challenges you anymore. It's something that you genuinely enjoy. It's something that you genuinely use as an escape. Right, before it was that thing that was building you up in terms of your mentality, literally with your physique. right? But now a lot of you guys are figuring out you're in a space, and I was there too. I had to come to the realization that I'm in a space where the gym is obviously still important, but my focus needs to be on my business. My focus needs to be on my content. Because without that, I cannot obtain the lifestyle that I want to live by simply just going to the gym and lifting weights. And a lot of you guys can relate to this. You use the gym as an escape. Every single time you have to complete something, whether it's a YouTube video, whether it's filming Instagram reel, whether it's posting stories, whether it's doing whatever you need to do, you want to go and run to the gym. Sometimes you will find yourself going to the gym a second time when you've already done what you needed to do. And the thing is, you lie to yourself and you say that you're doing this because it needs to be done to become a better man. My brother, it's like going to the gym and lifting the same weight, right? The gym became that weight that you can lift and it just feels good, but it's not really pushing you. It's not taking you to that next level. You're not progressively overloading. Like I'm saying, a lot of us are past the point where the gym is that thing that is going to propel us to where we want to be. A lot of us are coming to the conclusion that, okay, now's the time where we got to take the discipline that we used in the gym and apply it to other areas of our life. The gym is just one variable out of the equation. You want to be an online coach? Guess what? You have to post content to do that. Right? With that content, you also have to keep your clients in check. You have to build out your service delivery. You have to do all these variables that are outside of the gym. But if you always want to be inside the gym, how do you expect those variables to get done? You simply won't get them done. The biggest thing that helped me with my procrastination was literally getting in the Word, bro. Filling up my faith, bro. And the thing about this is that procrastination is a deep and dark hole. Procrastination takes, I would say, 2 weeks of solid habits to break free from. 2 weeks of you being consistent and showing up for yourself to the point where it actually becomes the normal again. To where doing what needs to be done becomes the normal again. Right? If you find yourself in the state of procrastination, the biggest thing that people will tell you is that it takes so long to get out of this rut. That's why people just stay in it. But the truth is, if you woke up and if you find yourself and you're watching this and you're in procrastination right now and you find yourself not doing what you need to do, I want you to wake up tomorrow and focus on doing the things that make you uncomfortable, right? You need to do the opposite of what your flesh wants. Oh, it's uncomfortable. Good. You're making progress. I want to go to the gym, but I'm not because I know how to do this. Good. You're making progress. Every time you would go against the grain and you combat with that procrastination, it's going to feel very uncomfortable. Good. It's a part of the process. 2 weeks later, you're gonna find yourself looking in the mirror at a different man, at a different version of yourself. And you have to be willing to let go of the old one, right? A lot of you guys get condemned, right? You condemn yourself, you beat yourself up. Oh, I've been stuck in this state for 3 months. I've been stuck here for 6 months. I remember myself, I've been stuck here for so long. It's like, bro, I don't even deserve to get out of here. Or I shouldn't even try because I'm just gonna end up back here. That's the biggest lie you can tell yourself. 2 weeks later, you'll be looking at yourself in the mirror at a completely different man. But in order for that to happen, you have to let go of the version of yourself that you are now. Because the life that you want will cost the life that you have. And if you're not willing to pay that price, you will always be in the life that you have. And that's one of the biggest things that really stuck with me. That's always looking at myself in the mirror and it's like, yo, is this it for you, bro? Is this what you want with your life? Is this who you want to be? Is this going to be the father of your kids? Is this going to be the husband to your wife, your future wife? I was like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And then I started doing what I needed to do. And I started waking up early. Honestly, a lot of people dog on waking up early, but that was the one thing that I needed to prove to myself that I am who I say I am. If I wake up tomorrow at 5:30 a.m., I know that I'm going against the grain. I'm doing the opposite of what my old self would have wanted me to do, which is sleep until 9 or 8, whenever I had my first check-in call. So I know that I show up for myself each and every single day at 5:30 a.m. I am making progress, and it starts off like that. Then you notice yourself waking up early and you actually start doing what you need to do because you have so much time in the day. The best thing I can tell you, actually, rewind. Go to the gym in the morning. Go to the gym first thing in the morning at 6 a.m. Because you get to the gym at 6 a.m., you finish by like 7:30 a.m., that isn't a variable of your day anymore. It's done with. You've already got that win. You don't need to go back to the gym 3 times in that day. That one time is good enough. And now you have no escape. You have to face the hard work head on. You can no longer take the variable that you use as an escape because you've already attacked it. You've already accomplished it in your day. No, don't go to the gym in the morning and just do cardio so you can run to the gym later. Do everything you need to do in the gym in the morning so that when you come back, you're focusing on every other variable that is gonna allow you to grab your goals with your bare hands. Actually take hold of where you wanna be. Right? Procrastination is the variable that keeps so many dreams dead. Grave sites have the most dreams. It's because those people were all ones that never really acted out of faith. Never believed that they were good enough, that what they were doing today actually mattered enough for them to actually do what they needed to do to make their dreams and their goals reality. And you need to ask yourself, do you want that to be you? Is this where your story ends? Or are you gonna pick up that pen, flip the script on them, start actually doing what you need to do to become the man that you wanna be? And you have everyone reading your book going crazy. This guy dug himself into this hole, but he didn't stay there. He did what he needed to do to get out of it. And that's what kept me motivated. Why do I settle? Why would I settle? You have so much more to give and you have absolutely nothing to lose but everything to gain, bro. You've already dug yourself this hole, bro. You have absolutely nowhere to look but up. I'm telling you, if you're stuck in a state of procrastination, focusing on deepening your faith. And every single time you step out and you do something actively chasing your dreams, filming that reel, filming that YouTube video, posting them, get excited because you just took a step that is going to take you one step closer towards your goals, towards the life that you want to live, towards your dreams, towards the calling that you feel like God put on your life. Stay blessed. You know it's love. Wishing you nothing but blessings and prosperity.